morning, guys. Can you believe it is the last Monday morning of the year for me in terms of going to work, which I'm so excited about because it's been such a busy year. So I have one report that I need to finish, but I don't really have any kind of important meetings before I leave on Wednesday, so the 23rd is my last day at work. So therefore it's now time for full-on festive attire, so I'll be wearing just kind of more fun things to work over the next 3 days, and I'm excited to share them with you. However, it is still a rushed Monday morning despite being a festive Monday morning, so I'm just going to show you right here before I run out the door. Like I told you guys, I do really like getting to the office around 8:30 whenever I can, because I just find it gives me a really good head start on the day, and I work with a lot of people who are in Toronto as well, so it's just a smart thing to do. So I'm wearing a dress which is from Anthropologie, I think about 2 years ago now. I've had it for a while. I'll try and find something similar for you. I really adore it. I love any kind of dress that goes in at the waist and has that very slight 50s style fit to it. I just find them really flattering on my figure, really comfortable, really office appropriate. It's a really nice way to wear a tailored dress but still have it be really feminine. And this one is really just one of my favorites because you can see it's got a bit of a metallic tweed going through it, but it's still all neutral, so really easy to wear even when it's not the holidays. I'm wearing a vintage Cartier belt here, which has a bit of a burgundy color to it. Then I've been getting a lot of questions about how I style my Stuart Weitzman Highland boots, so this is a good opportunity to answer that visually with an example. So I really like wearing it with dresses that are not too tight and come down to the knee, because then at that point the boots come up to about here, and the dress is long enough to cover the boots even when I'm sitting. So to me, this is perfectly office appropriate if you don't work in too much of a business formal office, if it's more on the business casual side like mine is. You have a nice heel as well, so the overall look is just kind of as polished looking as if I were wearing tights and heels, but instead of being like two pieces, the heels and the tights, it's just all one piece, and it keeps my legs really warm, and I think it's just really kind of a nice leg lengthening look and a nice alternative, because I feel like a lot of people don't need to style them for a work environment on Instagram and social media, so to me this is like a useful way of wearing them. I do size large, so if you're considering purchasing them, I would probably go down half a size. So I got a 7 where I'm usually a 7.5. And on top I'm wearing my Tory Burch cardigan. Last time I checked, Nordstrom still had this on sale, so I really like this. I considered belting it, but to me this cardigan is more of an oversized look, and it's too bulky to belt, where you're going to add a lot of just kind of bulk and fabric around your waist. So I prefer to wear it in a kind of oversized looking way, and then make sure whatever I'm wearing underneath is kind of a bit more slim cut. I've got my Zara necklace. I think this is still available too. It's a really pretty choker. Let me see if I can focus on it. Yes, there we go. Thank you, camera. And yeah, it's from Zara. It's a really pretty choker with little flower effects, and I thought it would kind of remember the jeweled buttons as well and kind of look nice that way. And then my hair is kind of greasy because I'm gonna wash it tonight, probably my last hair wash before Christmas as well, or before Christmas Eve at least. So I'm gonna do that later. I just put a little dry shampoo through it, so I'll link down below the one I'm really liking, because basically what I do is I just spray some in the underneath layers, and then just kind of clip my hair up and let it just kind of soak in all the oil. Gross, I know, what a gross way to start a Monday morning. Sorry guys, but I'm trying to be helpful here. So I just let it soak in, and then I brush my hair out when I'm done doing my makeup, and it seems to work like a charm for me. And I don't think there's any gray residue. Can you guys see any? I think we're good. So I'm really happy with that. I feel like my hair still looks presentable despite, you know, not having washed it throughout the weekend. And then on my lips, I have my favorite Buxom lip gloss right now that I'm loving, and I don't know the name because it's a newer one that I got, so I will link it down below so you guys can know. It's a really pretty kind of nude color, has a little oomph, and that is it. So I will see you guys a little bit later. Today is a mishmash of just like things to do at work, and then I have to go to the bank after, so I might not see you until a little bit later, but I promise, pinky promise, that you should keep watching and I will make it worth your while. So like 9 hours later, I'm back in exactly the same spot in my apartment. And I had a really productive day. I finished my report, so I'm really happy with myself. Pat on the back. So now I just have a lot of admin tasks to do before Wednesday or Wednesday afternoon, when everybody kind of leaves the office before the holidays. And now I'm in my comfy little, I was gonna say PJs, I mean they're just short of PJs. I'm in my sweats. And I don't know about you guys, but the first thing I do when I come home, actually the first thing I do when I come home is feed Fufu, because he's so excited for his gravy. Second thing I do when I come home is slip into something really comfy and pajama-like after a long day, because I just feel so much better then, and like my evening has started. I have by now quite a large collection of these Wild Fox baggy beach jumpers. You can wear them off the shoulder or not, I don't know, I do it both ways depending on how I'm feeling. And I especially like this one because it has lipstick on it, and how appropriate is that for a beauty guru. I love it. I never pay full price for these usually though. I wait for them to go in the sale or get them at Saks Off 5th outlet, because I found that that's a really good place, because they're always like really deeply discounted. Then my favorite sweatpants are from Abercrombie. They're kind of this like really flattering fit, and they're the ones without the bands at the bottom, because I don't like bands around my ankles very much at all. I find that actually kind of annoying. So these ones, I don't know what they're called, but I will link them down below. I don't shop at that store a lot, but I do think that these sweatpants are superior to most sweatpants, and super soft, like the softest ones I own. The thing is, usually Chris does not get home until later. When I was living by myself, I always used to actually make dinner really early because I was so hungry after just a long day at the office. But now I like to wait for him because that just feels nicer. So I will show you what we're making for dinner later. But right now, I think we're gonna have a little cheese board. This is probably my favorite cheese. It's from Costco, so it's a really good price. I usually have it with a couple of sides as well. So right now I actually have some grapes, which are looking slightly shriveled, but still edible. So I'm going to wash some of those. And then I often have a little bit of nuts too, like some walnuts or something. And then I make myself up a pretty little cheese board. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I will also boil the kettle for tea time afterwards. So while the kettle boils, I thought we'd have a little Q&A session, because I've seen a lot of you ask some of the same questions in a lot of my vlogs, and some of them I haven't had a chance to answer. So I think number one question I'm getting right now is, focus, there we go, is what I do to my nails. So I told you guys where I go. I go to KN Salon, which is off of Robson and Thurlow in Vancouver. And what I've been doing there for the last couple of months since I discovered that salon is growing out my actual real nails and having biosculpture gel put on top. So this is a biosculpture color, which is why I often can't really tell you guys what, you know, nail polish I'm using, because they're numbers and it's from this one particular type of gel. And biosculpture is different from other types of gel in that it's really hard and thick. So in that way, my nails are hard like fake nails or acrylics are, but they're still my real nails that I've grown out amazingly long now. I have never had my nails this long really ever, like my natural nails. It's really crazy to me that these are real, but they are, and I've been growing them out for a couple of months. My nails do not grow very fast at all. Hello. Aw, you coming to hang out with us, Fufu? Yeah? Aw. Do you like your gravy? Sorry for the tangent. It happens often with this guy around. So yeah, they paint on this biosculpture gel and it essentially just grows out, and then I get it reapplied about every 3 weeks. Sometimes I have a little bit of regrowth around the cuticle that annoys me by the 3-week mark, but it's really not that much. And what I do if I do have that is I just paint over it, and then that hides the regrowth. It's Japanese, so that's why I get it done at KN, and it's one of the only places in Vancouver that does it, because I think it's the only or one of the only Japanese nail salons in Vancouver. And instead of pointing at myself, I'm pointing at Fufu, because you're so much cuter, Fufu. Look at that cute little Fufu face. Little Fufu face. Okay. Enough crazy cat ladying, guys. A lot of you guys have asked where I went to university. I actually did whole videos on that a while back. I graduated from Durham University in England, so I was over there for 3 years, and then I did my master's in law at the University of Toronto after that. So I've lived a little bit everywhere, and I grew up on Vancouver Island. Sorry, I'm still scratching foo-foo, of course. I grew up on Vancouver Island and moved to Vancouver when I started working and articling in 2012, and some of you guys were around then, which is so crazy. I love it when I occasionally get a message from one of you who was subscribed or watching my videos way back in 2012 when I started, pretty much. So yeah, I don't know, what else do you guys ask me? A few of you have asked me about my Hawaii trip and when I'm leaving and where I'm going. So I'm going to Oahu with my mom on Boxing Day. Chris is staying here because he has to work, and I'm taking 2 weeks off of work. So I'll be there from Boxing Day until January 10th, and I'm so excited because I really have not had a proper break since July, I think. What was that? Did you guys hear that? What was that cat sneeze? I'm totally covered in cat sneezels now, guys. But yeah, I really haven't had a full-on break since the summer, which seems like a really long time ago now. I'm always normally like on duty, like checking emails for work and for my contract course as well, like during every weekend pretty much since September. When I'm not working in the office for my actual lawyer job, I am doing something for the teaching, like in the evenings, or marking at the weekends, marking like 30 papers, another 30 papers, and dealing with student questions and stuff like that. So it's been really, really overwhelming, and I'm just really looking forward to this time of not having anything kind of imminently that needs to be done. So I will just be kind of chilling, and you know, I'll be so tired after Vlogmas as well. I don't like complaining about Vlogmas because to me it's so special. Like, it's such a special time of year when you and I get to connect on a daily basis. There's a reality to these videos that to me like doesn't really come across any other time of the year. All right, the kettle's all boiled, so you know what time it is. It's TEAMAS time. So where is day 21? Here's tomorrow's, and here's today's. So let's see what's inside. I always have yesterday's green tea if I don't want to drink this one, whatever it may be. And it is, oh yes, cardamom French toast. I feel like this will go really well with my cheese board. Okay, I'm really excited about this, you guys. I love cardamom. Remember when I promised this to you guys? Shall I do the giveaway today? I feel like since I don't have that much else to show you today and it's just a quiet night in after a busy day at work, what better time could there be than to announce the Vlogmas giveaway? So, if you want to see this in the vlog where I introduced that I was doing this giveaway, you should go back to Vlogmas Day 1. But essentially what I said I would do is give it away by surprise to those of you who actually watch my Vlogmas videos and have been watching it throughout the month. And so now seems like a really good time because it's the 21st and there will be vlogs up until the 25th. I figure what I will do is give away my beautiful little Tiffany key that I bought for you guys here on this sterling silver chain. It's so dainty and pretty. I've been really looking forward to doing this. So very simple giveaway, just like all my others. All you need to do is be subscribed and leave a comment below to be entered, and yeah, I will send it anywhere in the world to you. If you have a post office, I will send it to you there. Giveaway will be open until Christmas Day, probably I will say midday, so let's say noon. I'll close the giveaway on Christmas and I will announce the winner in that vlog so that you guys can all know what happens with that. And yeah, I'm really excited for one of you to get this. So enter it if you like it, and like I said, it's going to be open for the next few days, but you need to comment on this video. It'll be this video that is the entry for the giveaway prize. And And why don't I include a couple of photos here of it, like up close, and you know, proper actual nice photos so that you can see what it looks like. For your comments, as always, you can write whatever your heart desires. Since it's the holidays, maybe it'll be kind of fun if you can let me know family tradition or traditional food that you like to eat with your family or friends during the holidays, because that's just something that I am super nosy and curious about, and I ask everyone I know. Also, like, if you know me around this time of year, like in person, I would definitely have asked you this because I'm completely fascinated with what other people do for Christmas. Maybe because I don't have a huge family, I just think it's so interesting to hear what other people do. So yeah, why don't you leave that for me down below for my reading pleasure tomorrow. So this is my little cheese board. It's from HomeSense and I just love it. It's so cute. It's got this little dome. So I have a blue cheese here and I have the Saint Andre that I showed you earlier, some crackers, grapes, and walnuts. A bit later now, and I thought I would show you what I'm making for dinner. Check out this crazy stack of yam fries. So this is 3 yams that I've chopped up, and if you've never seen one of these machines before, it's called an Active Fry. They're from Tefal, or a few other brands make them too now. It's kind of amazing. It's like a little convection oven, but it pretty much makes really delicious fries and stirs them up so they don't burn or anything like that, which I've often had issues with yam fries. And it takes about 40 minutes, which is kind of a long time, so I'm getting them started now. Thought it would go really well with the protein that I'm making. So these are lamb shanks. They are sous vide. They're from Costco. I think they're available everywhere, so if you have a Costco membership, you might want to check this out because they're amazing. So they're pre-cooked, but you essentially just kind of finish them off in the oven for 20 minutes, and it comes in a delicious sauce. So if you like lamb shanks, this is such a great shortcut. Then I wanted to vent to you about my tea fail. So huge tea fail. I actually ended up having some tea anyway. I am still drinking actually the green tea from yesterday. It's kind of cold now, but it's really good. I drank it while I was watching an episode of Gotham, and I'm really sad I couldn't make the cardamom French toast one because I cannot open this canister. There's something about it, like somehow the seal is jammed, and I tried even one of those like jar openers on it. I tried using warm water. I just can't get it open, and it's so frustrating because I can see the tea. You guys see the tea, but I can't get it out. And here's my dinner plate. So I have my yam fries, and then I made a little sriracha mayo, which if you've never had, is half mayo, half sriracha. It's amazeballs. So good. And this is the lamb shank. See, it looks amazing. Like I cooked it for hours, but it only cooked for 20 minutes. And then I made a little arugula, parmesan, and cherry tomato salad. So full from my cheese board and my dinner. Fufu is talking away. Are you going to clean up the kitchen, Fufu? Guess not. Yeah, thank you so much for watching today and just kind of chilling out with me. And I will see you tomorrow in Vlogmas day 22. Bye.